Well, we're here at Days Inn in Oxford. The morning of day, I guess this is day 12. We are, looks like it's going to be another rainy day. I think tomorrow's going to be rainy too. So just got to deal with it. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say this morning. We just need to get back on the trail and see if we can put 50 miles in today. 50 or more would be great. The sun came out for a little while. I'm gonna enjoy that while I can. It was raining just here a few minutes ago. I'm gonna bask in the sunlight while we got it. What's Sambo doing? Freshly cleared pine tree forest. Imagine being in a Bath and Body Works, smelling pine tree candles. That's what it smells like all around me. Lovely. So this is John Hosea Kerr Reservoir. I'm on Dave Winston Road. That's the road you have to take to detour, because the road, the East Coast Greenway, takes you down Harry Davis Road, and unfortunately the bridge is closed on Harry Davis Road. See, I don't know if you can see that. Harry Davis Road. That bridge is closed. So you have to come over here to Dave Winston Road. And that road is open. That bridge is open. So it's about a 3-mile detour if you make the mistake of going down Harry Davis Road. It might be marked on the East Coast Greenway map. I don't know. I didn't check the map that closely this morning before I left. So, anywho, hope that helps. Get some water. A little Zuma X2O. X2O is good for dogs too. It's alkaline mineral water. It's just as good for dogs as it is for humans. And as you can see, he likes it. Simba and I stopped at Hardee's in Clarksville, Virginia. We need some hamburgers to the rescue. Yeah, flame grill. All right, so we're all fed and caffeined up and ready to keep on going for today. We're not 50 miles today before we stop. Man, once the rain went away, it really turned into a beautiful, beautiful day. Something about Virginia. As soon as you cross the state line into Virginia, it's like you feel like you're going back to almost like the Civil War. It's like so historical, and it's like they on purpose in Virginia they try and keep things. I don't know if primitive is the right word, but simple. You know, just simple country living. I imagine it's a very conservative state. I don't know much about Virginia politics, but you just can't miss it when you're in the state. It just doesn't feel like all the other states. In my mind, the only state that's more simple and primitive in the United States to me is Kansas. Kansas, they seem to be real conservative and you know, like it feels like you're going back in a time capsule, like 20 years or maybe 30 years. That's how it feels to me. I don't know. Maybe I wonder if anybody else feels that way. But it's a beautiful state. And today's just been gorgeous, just riding through the countryside, back amongst the farms and the pine forests and the wildlife. It's been a gorgeous day. I feel really blessed to be on this journey. So after we left Clarksville, Virginia, it was a lot of hills. I ran the battery on the bike down to 10%, and granted that's a 2 battery bike, so the hills really zapped the batteries, and plus I was using a lot of boost, if I'm being honest, to get me up those hills. But yeah, I ran it down to 10%, and on top of that, we arrived in South Hill right after it got dark, and it's like right after it got dark, it started raining. I mean, pouring, like flash flooding. I had to ride up on the sidewalks because the gutters on the road were so full of water that it was like riding through a creek. So I moved up to the sidewalk and found the only hotel in town that had any vacancy. I guess there's a lot of construction work going on around here because the first hotel I stopped at was full. And so the second one I went to had one room left on the ground floor that I could bring my bike inside to charge it, because those batteries were dead. I mean, I got a little scared to be honest, because I was like, when are we going to get there? And my batteries are going dead, and it's getting dark, and now it's starting to rain, and so in the end it was all great. And ended up spending the night here at this hotel here in South Hill, Virginia. So tomorrow we'll head out towards Richmond, Virginia, which is about 80, I think it said 83 miles on the map. Of course, I'm not going all 83 miles, so I have to figure out a good halfway point or 3/4 of the way point. Again, I want to do over 50 miles tomorrow, so I don't know. I'll figure it out tomorrow. All right. Well, we'll see you back out on the trail. Thanks for watching.